Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore favored by 10. The over-under is 43.5 on this one. What are the thoughts here?
I'm going to shock the world here. The Texans are going to cover the 10. I don't know if it's that much of a shocker, but I do think week one double-digit covers are hard, right? And we have all these aspirations of what this Baltimore offense is going to look like and everything else, but they lost a lot on the back end. And I understand that there's a rookie quarterback playing for the Texans, but Dameon Pierce is no slouch, right? Like, we like Dameon Pierce, and the Texans offensive line is pretty underrated, honestly. Like, it's not a bad offensive line. They may not be like Detroit Lions good or Philadelphia Eagles good, but Detroit's not, they're no slouches. So I think they're going to give Baltimore some fits on defense. Like, I think they're going to do some creative things. Dalton Schultz, I expect to be highly involved, help get the ball out quick. You have Nico Collins. I think Tank Dell is going to get a little bit more run than what most people. I know there's some people who really like him, but I think he's going to get a little bit more run than what a lot of people are probably giving him credit for. And the Ravens might easily control this game. Like, they might easily be able to keep it in, arm's length at a touchdown to 10 points through most of the game. But a backdoor cover feels about right for this one, doing someone dirty in week one. So I'm taking the Texans to cover.
Yeah, I had a hard time with this one because I kept looking at this thing and I was like, same boat, right? Like, 10 points is ridiculously hard to cover it doesn't even matter if it's week 1 or it's week 18 anymore. Covering a 2-possession game is a tough call on that one anymore, and we've seen teams come up short on it more often than not. So you may have talked me into it. I was pretty sure I was going to go with the Ravens here, but I think you talked me into going with Houston here on the cover.
Baltimore narrative, right? Like, I don't. I'm not going to throw down to defend this point of view necessarily, right? So I'm not against the Baltimore narrative. I just, week one, you're not necessarily trying to pour it on. Like, you're just trying to understand and build upon your offensive philosophy. And when you're putting in baseline building blocks, it's hard to get and keep 2-possession leads. You're spot on with that point.
So, you know what? I'll hop on the bandwagon with you and say that the Texans cover. I'm going to take the under on this one, though. Just from the standpoint, it's not going to surprise me. We look up and see this thing get to about 21-14. Like, that feels about right on that one. And that's where I think this thing's going to play. I do like J.K. Dobbins for a prop on this one, going over 56.5 rushing yards. I think this is, again, one of those that Baltimore jumps out and they feed their running back pretty good all game long, just to kind of keep that clock moving and keep plugging and chugging that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take CJ Stroud under 196.5. Very much the same thing as Richardson, right? Rookie quarterback, first game, live bullets. He's going to see a lot of things that he didn't see in the preseason. Got to get acclimated to the speed. I think they're going to play it safe, and Stroud is going to be under 196.5.